Good morning, this is Ken Kinnucan. I'm here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we're here today with the Pacific Nostalgia West group, and we're racing the muscle cars at the Strip event, which has been ongoing for about 25 years now. This event, for me personally, is the fourth time I've raced the event. And what's special this year is I have both of my cars here, two very fine American Motors cars, the best cars that were ever made. And I have my 68 AMX and my 67 AMC Rogue, which I just finished a 2-year rebuild of the car. And so far so good. It's running very good. And what's even more special and nice for me is I have my good friend Dave Franklin racing my AMX, which actually used to be his AMX. I bought it from Dave about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's a beautiful car. Dave is a fantastic car builder, very knowledgeable gentleman, and the car was spot on from the time I bought it, and I won a lot of money the first 2 years racing it. But he's a little better driver than me, so he should do even better and probably win the event this weekend. And we've been doing some match races, our two AMCs against one another in qualifying, and so far he won one and I won one, so we'll see how the rest of today goes.
Hi, my name is David Franklin. I'm with the American Nostalgia West group. We're running an AFX class today at Mopars at the Strip. Phil and Jill Painter basically promote this. It's about the 8th or 9th year we've ran here. It's a great event. We've got all of our muscle cars, about 30 muscle cars here. I'm privileged to drive my old car here. I sold this car to Ken about 2 years ago, and he's done a lot of nice graphic works on it. I think I had the flags on it, but he put all the rest, the mask and everything, and done a really great job. Ken is an AMC guy. I'm an all car guy. I like them all, but he's heavy into it. He also has the Rambler over here, and he asked me to drive the car this year. I raced it a little bit before I sold it to him. I got it out of Canada. I went back to Albany and picked it up and towed it back to my place. I live in Ramona, California, and I basically raced it for a little bit till I blew the engine at it and had a little celebration with the wall up in Irwindale. And I clipped the front end. I was doing about 50, and I did a donut 180, and I hit the wall with it, so threw a rod through that side. But anyway, that was exciting. First time ever I've crashed on a track. But anyway, I rebuilt the whole front end, everything new. I rebuilt a new engine for it. It's a little stroker motor. It's 427 cubic inches, put out right at 600 horsepower. Single carburetor, normally aspirated. I put a turbo 400 tranny in it. It's got a 9-inch rear end. It's a legitimate 10-flat car. It should run high, good track, good air. It should run high 9s without any problem. There's a little more power into it, but right now I'm only shifting it at like 6,200, so being real nice to it since it's not mine. But like I say, I appreciate Ken letting me drive it. He asked me to drive it because he wanted to get pictures of his two cars running each other, so we've been able to do that. So it's going to make a great video. It's a beautiful car. It drives really good. It does a giant wheelie. You'll see the videos doing the wheelie, and it's real easy to drive. It's real straight. It's got a lot of caster in it. It's pretty hard to turn, but it's a great little car. I mean, I built it very similar. I have another car, a Galaxy, that I raced, and I built it very similar to the Galaxy, the same shifter, the same mechanics and everything like my Galaxy. So whenever I got out of my Galaxy into this one, it wasn't that much difference. Everything's the same. And a couple of unique things. The line lock on it is the dimmer switch. If you hit the dimmer switch and it locks the line lock, when you're under the water burnout, then you hit the dimmer switch and it rolls out. As far as I know, only 2 cars that do that are my Galaxy and this one. Then I've got a special transmake switch that I built a little tower for, and there's only 3 of those in existence. One's in my Galaxy, one in here, and another one, another friend of mine's car. So, but it's a really fun ride. It feels real good. It cranks real good. And like I say, thanks Ken again for letting me drive it again. So, thank you.
Just a little bit about the biography of this car. It's a 1967 AMC Rogue, and I've owned the car for about 12 years. I purchased the car from a friend of mine, and he said, Ken, I found this really cool race car. I was going to buy it, but I took a pass on it, but you might be interested. It's a Chicago car, and he knew I was from Chicago. And I said, great, what kind of car is it? He said it was an AMC Rogue, and I said, a Rogue? What the heck is that? No idea what it was. But anyway, I saw a picture of the car, and I had to buy it immediately. The car was lettered in 1967. The car, like a lot of race cars that you see out here, was in an accident at about the 4,000 mile mark. The car only has 4,000 miles, original miles on it, and it got hit in the front end, and the owner decided to make it into a race car. So they had to pull the fender out and the frame rail on that side, but the car's perfect. It goes straight down the track. I just completed a 2-year rebuild of the car, and some of the things I did was empty my bank account of about, well, I didn't want to say how much money because my wife might see this, but I installed on the engine, really the engine was refreshed, and we put a vacuum pump on it, and not really a lot of modifications other than the previous build on the engine, but the car goes about a quarter second faster than it did before the rebuild, which I attribute to the vacuum pump, and we also put slightly larger custom headers on the car. The engine in the car is AMC 401, and the engine has not been stroked. It's just 30 over, so it's 408 cubic inches, and of course it's got a cross ram induction. That is a factory AMC cross ram from back in the day. And other than that, it's all AMC engine. One of the major things we did in the rebuild was install rack and pinion steering and a Control Freaks front suspension system. So it has coilover shocks on it. We're still working and getting the suspension tuned to get the right weight transfer, but the car handles very well. And like I said, it's running about 1025 in the quarter mile in Las Vegas. Going inside the car, something that's rare in drag racing these days, unfortunately, is this car is a stick car. It has a G-force 4-speed, clutchless 4-speed, so you only use the clutch on the launch, and after that you hold it to the floor and pull the handle as hard as you can, and it shifts into the next gear just with a thunk like that. It shifts perfectly. Awesome transmissions. I can say this, a stick car is 10 times more fun to drive than an automatic, but it takes some skill to drive them consistently, and that's why most people race automatics. But there's nothing like owning and driving a stick car. Other than that, what really attracted me to the car was the lettering, which it was lettered by a gentleman by the name of Dexter in Chicago, and it was lettered in 1967. Another gentleman by the name of Jim Brando did a little bit of additions that I wanted on the car when I bought the car, like the lettering on the hood scoop and my name on the car, and I had him put this. I thought that was kind of neat. But other than that, all the lettering on the car and the silver leaf is original from 1967. It's just has a lot of patina. You know, the car wasn't an accident early in its life, so it's, you know, not a frame off restored perfect car, but it's an excellent race car. One thing that I did on the car about 5 years ago, in addition to putting the G-force transmission in it, the reason I did that is I broke 3 of the Borg-Warner T10s that came in the car originally. So once I started increasing the horsepower in the car, the factory transmissions just couldn't take it. The same with the rear axle, the AMC 20 rear end in the car. I think I broke it 3 times. It looked like the axle tubes looked like spaghetti by the 3rd time I broke it and repaired it. So I went with a Ford 9-inch rear end. A friend of mine, Vince Nannini, who fabricates rear ends for Strange Engineering, which is a big supplier of rear ends for the performance aftermarket, built the rear end. It's got I'm with a 430 gear right now because I went up to 28-inch diameter tires. So the rear end is bulletproof. I launched the car anywhere between 4 and 5,500 RPM. It's been totally trouble-free. I'm moving to the back of the car. Some of the things that we did was, you might see the fresh paint. We actually resprayed the trunk. Somebody had blacked it out, and it's supposed to be body color, so we reshot the inside of the trunk. I put a weight box in the car. It's only a 5-gallon fuel cell, so I'm not able to add and subtract a lot of weight through fuel, so I put a weight box in to help dial the car in. I have an extra battery over here that I can add a little extra ballast. After the car sat for 2 years, the fuel pump was fried. It went out in the water box at Pomona, so I put a new fuel pump in it and rebuilt the other one as my spare. But yeah, the trunk's looks really clean now. This paint was the original paint and the original jack instructions from when the car was manufactured. So I did this with just rattle canned it, and the color match is pretty good to the original. So looks nice and clean, and I did the whole underside of the car as well. Stripped the undercoating off the car, and we reshot it in my garage, and that's why my neighbors all love me. I'm going to sign off, and we're looking forward to a great Saturday racing today, and we got a nice breeze keeping us cool and keeping the cars cool. Look forward to eliminations tomorrow and a lot of fun.